Hello, good morning, or actually it's just about afternoon here in the UK. Right, so I'm a bit late for doing this. It's been out for a while now. This is actually the last day that this event is on. So I think you've got 2 hours left to do the event if you want to do it. So if you haven't done it yet, log in and go do it. Right, here we go. A very Yeti Starlight. It's that special time of year where the streets light up for the Starlight celebration. I never know how to pronounce this, but it's always the same one every year, isn't it? Amgaranji is busy readying for the festivities at Mikito's amphitheatre and may just have a special task for you. Yep, she always does. Well, if it isn't my favourite adventurer, I hope you haven't forgotten about me since we last met. You'll be lending a hand with the festivities again this year, won't you? Because I could certainly use your help. You see, I have something of a beast problem. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise, and I imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing with Eorzea's more exotic fauna, would be better suited for the task. Come on out, Rudy. Rudy? Who's Rudy? Oh, that's so adorable. Yep. He hasn't got a red nose, though. He's not a real Rudolph, is he? This little fellow Rudy, at least that's what I've been calling him, he appeared all of a sudden as I was making my usual preparations, and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. I was wary at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him, I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. Doesn't he look adorable in it? Oh, so it's just a reindeer costume, he's not actually a reindeer. Well, what actually is he then? I don't know. I can't tell. Yep. The only problem is that it's as if he's trying to tell me something. It seems terribly important to him, but for the life of me I can't figure out what it might be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help, is there? Yep. Forgive me, I know I'm asking in the nigh impossible. After all, it's not as if an adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. Oh, whatever am I to do? It looks like you could use some help, my dear. Who's that? Oh, it's little Nutkin. Little festive Nutkin. What? Did that squirrel just speak? By the 12, a talking squirrel. I'm glad Leon's not here. He might eat the little cute squirrel. Ah, the reactions never fail to amuse. Yes, I can understand and speak your language just fine. You see, I am what is known as an auspice, a beast proficient in the tongues of man. If you have travelled to the Far East, you may have encountered others of my kind. Indeed, I have. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Rizé, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts take me. A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzea, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service. With Rudy, you can understand him. I would be a sad excuse of an auspice if I could not, so allow me to provide some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend would entreat a favour of you. What does he want? To wit, he is troubled by the fact that he's a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. Oh, that's so sad. They hardly even treat him like a real Yeti. Oh, he's a Yeti. Making fun of him for the tiny snowballs he makes. Yeah, for a tiny Yeti, maybe dressing him up like a reindeer, maybe it wasn't such a good idea. His brothers are going to take the piss out of him even more. Snowballs? Indeed, I heard that Yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty snowballs of ice. Yep. Your friend would politely point out that it is not true of all Yetis. Rudy and his kin live peacefully deep in the mountains, a far cry from the savage beasts that roam Kurthas. They vie for supremacy amongst themselves, not through violence, but by competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days and had just about given up all hope when a white-haired fellow found and rescued him. The kindly fellow in question was none other than the Saint of Nimia. He says saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off to the Starlight celebration. Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him, so now he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. What a touching story. Truly a Starlight miracle. I do very much wish I could help, but... I'm sorry, Rudy. I fear I haven't a clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to the children the realm over. Yep. Poor Rudy. How about this? The best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward. That's right. You can be one of his little helpers and bring joy to all the young ones for the Starlight celebration. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again. Yep. Rudy says he would be happy to help. As for the matter, would I? At the very least, I can avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? I understand that this is all rather sudden, but please tell me you'll agree. I am sure it would mean the world to Rudy. Splendid. Now let us come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. Okay, where are we off to next then? Oh, it's just around the corner. We're not going somewhere else. I thank you again for your aid. Now, there must be something special Rudy can do for the children this Starlight season. What could that be? Might you have any ideas? Yep. What's that you say? The snowballs you make are so tiny that no one would ever want them? Do not be so hard on yourself, my little friend. Clearly your talents simply lie elsewhere, and it is our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could join the choir, for example. Can you sing? Let's hear it. Yeah. Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. Unfortunately, perhaps it's not the best fit for the singing Starlight carols. There must be something we can do. I would hear your thoughts, adventurer. We could compose a carol to better suit his voice. No. He could make snowballs for the snowball fight. Snowball-themed gifts should do the trick. I think snowball, because you only need small snowballs for a snowball fight, don't you? Let's go with that one. That is a possibility, yes, but the children rather enjoy making snowballs themselves. I'm not convinced that taking the task away from them would bring them much joy. Okay, you have a point there. That reminds me, what do you think of these, pray tell? I picked them up in Eldar. They're some kind of traditional confection. They look rather snowballish, don't they? Perhaps we could make something similar for the festive goers to nibble on. Yep. That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove yourself once and for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats anyone has ever had. We'll be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself. Yep. Well, if it's sweets we're making, I know just the person to help. Mother at the Carline Canopy. I am staying in a room there. I must say I found her confections to be second to none. Shall we then? Alright, where's the nearest? Oh, over here. What do you mean free ash? What does that mean? From the doghouse? How are you anyway? Are you at work? From the doghouse? But I told you got relegated from the doghouse to the shoebox. I told you a doghouse is not good enough for you. Oh, I suppose I shall have to forgive you. Oh, you got Fridays off? Nice. Mother, there is something my friends and I would discuss with you. Yep. Quite the motley bunch, I see. What is it that brings you all here? Have you done this event yet, Ash? Oh, hey, Salty, how you doing? You've got like 2 hours left to do it. Well, less than 2 hours now, because it's finishing very soon. I see in that case you've come at the perfect time. I believe I know a way that this might work in both our favours. I'm in the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children at Bent Branch Meadows. Exotic snow-themed sweets would be the most welcome addition. Then furnish you with said sweets we shall. That is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. You haven't done anything other than MSQ. Well, log on and do this, because then you can get your minions. You can get Rudy and Rizé. It'll be too late otherwise. What's everyone doing today anyway for the New Year's? Are you all going out? Are you... What are you up to? What are you up to, Ash? Are you going to be playing some Final? Are you going to be streaming, Salty? I think I might have to do some clubbing this evening and maybe do a drunken stream. You leave that to me. I'll have a working recipe for you before you know it. In the meantime, might I ask you to pick up some of the ingredients we'll need in advance? I'll put it on my tab, so you can simply pick it up. You can simply pick up everything and bring it back here. You can't. You have to go out. It's not good. It would be our pleasure, and don't worry, Rudy. Our adventurer friend, and I will handle the transactions. Yep. You'll do the shopping all by yourself, you say? Lullaby need only stand back and watch, if you insist. You heard your name and drunken stream. Your name and the drunken stream weren't in the same sentence, though. Don't worry. I was just asking what you were up to for New Year's, and saying that I might maybe if anybody that plays 14 wants to go clubbing, I might do a drunken stream later. What an eager little helper your friend is. I've made a list of everything we need. Simply show this to the shopkeepers, and they'll take care of you. The flour you can procure at the Whistling Miller, and the oil at the Botanist Guild. Do try to stay warm out there, okay? And with that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy? You don't celebrate the New Year? Yep. Is that because it's a heathen festival? Where am I going? I used to go out clubbing when I was a teenager, but Final Fantasy XIV clubbing is now the only type of clubbing I do. I'm far too old. Is that back at the Mikettos? I think so. Oh, that's really sad, Salty, when something like that happens, because it always makes you... It's difficult to think of it in any other way then, isn't it? Did your gran used to celebrate the New Year? When she was alive? Where am I going? This way. Oh, here's Rudy. Yep. A baby yeti? And why is it dressed as one of Saint of Nimia's helpers? Yip yip. A letter from Mother? Let's see here. Ah, now I see. You're running an errand for the Carline Canopy. Well, I can certainly help you with that. Give me just a moment and I'll fetch you the flower. Here you are. This should be enough to last for a while. Don't work yourself too hard now. Yip, yip, yip. Well, would you look at that? It would seem our friend Rudy is a natural at this. I dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. Now, to the Botanist Guild for some oil. Off we go. Right, where's this? This way. You always used to meet up between Christmas and New Year to celebrate both. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Now it's been a few years. Maybe if I think about it, maybe your gran would kind of like it if you celebrated. You could think of it as celebrating her life rather than mourning her death. I think that's always a good thing to do with when you lose loved ones. Yip yip. Ah, begone, foul beast. Back to the forest with you. That's not very friendly, is it? He's so cute. How can you call him a foul beast? Yip, yip. Oh dear, it seems our little friend is in something of a pickle. We could go to his aid, but let us wait a bit still. It would give the lad more confidence were he able to overcome the predicament himself. He won't leave. Oh, what to do? I'd rather not involve the wood whalers. Yip, yip, yip. A note. Could it be that you're here on an errand of sorts? Well, I'll be. Cooking ingredients for Mother. And here I thought you some savage beast who wandered in here to cause trouble. If frying oil is all you need, I'll be happy to oblige. Just a moment. Careful now, it's heavy. And do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes? Yep. Come on, Rudy. Well, would you look at that? Rudy managed fine on his own after all. And now that we have everything we need, let's head back to the Carline Canopy and get all this to Mother. Oh, Ash, I got the mount from that extreme fight this morning. First time I've seen it drop, and I won the lot. Oh, I was so impressed. Oh, I went to the wrong one. What did I come back here for? Yep, I got my pretty kitty mount. Links of the Divine Light, I think it's called. Ah, where's the hole? Let me in. Yep, yep, yep. Oh yeah, yeah. Next time you're on, just shout me. I'll come meet you at the house, and there's loads of people who haven't collected what they won. Good to see you back safe and sound, and just look at how well you performed your errand. You really are a wonderful little helper. And with that we have everything we need to make sweet Starlight treats for the children. It'll take me a while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while we wait? That would be splendid, Mother, though I dare say it might make me crave for a little something sweet to go with it. Yip, yip, yip. I think Rudy wants one as well. Yip, yip. Amazing. I expected nothing less from you. Truly, your confections are simply to die for. What do they look like? Kind of look similar to profiteroles, but they don't look like they've got cream stuffed in them. You flatter me. Incidentally, you might be interested to hear that this is a traditional dessert called Schnee Balls, named after an old Hellsgard word meaning snowball. A perfect fit for a Yeti, wouldn't you say? Are they based on any real-life dessert that we know about? So, it was no mere coincidence that they look like little snowballs. I mean, we have desserts called snowballs here, but they're like covered in, like flaked, what do you call it, coconut. And they actually look like snowballs. But those don't really look like snowballs. They're not even white. Yip, yip. They look more like profiteroles. You know, Rudy, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, just look at me. I'm hardly like all the other squirrels out there. And do I let it bother me? Not at all. We should be proud of what sets us apart from others and not ashamed. Quite right. Yip, yip, yip. Once we finish making these, my gift boxes will be ready for delivery to Bent Branch Meadows. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the Starlight celebrants to assist as well. Well, what do you say? Yip, yip. Rudy says he'd love to, and would most appreciate it if you would join us. You'll do this for him, yes? Of course. You have my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up into the gift boxes for you. We'll be able to tell you what to do from there. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Mother. Yep. Right, where are we off to next? Oh, back to Miketo's. Oh, hey Quantum, how are you doing? I hope everyone's had a good Christmas. Welcome back. I trust that everything is well and our newest little helper. With our newest little helper. Maybe I should put my glasses on. Maybe that will help me read properly. Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother make snowball-shaped confections. What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure. The grinding fates are for shared fates. Are you doing to get the areas cleared, or is there items you want with the gemstones? Well done, Rudy. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Yep, yep. We would also like to assist in the handing out of presents at Bent Branch Meadows, if we may. Of course, I wouldn't want you to miss out on the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. Have you checked recently whether the servers are still blocked? Can you move yet? Please don't go anywhere just yet, Lullaby. There's more I'd like to discuss before you set off to deliver gifts to the children. Ah, so this is the quest. We're going to get Wind Up Rudy and the Squirrel Emperor. They are still blocked. Oh, you would have think that now they've kind of all of the huge queues and everything have calmed down, that they might have started that up again. How are the queues over on Phoenix? I mean, here we're not having to queue up anymore. There's never more than like 50 or 60 is like the worst I've seen. I haven't tried to change worlds yet though, so I don't know if clubbing this evening is going to work. I don't know if there's queues for that still. Well, I do believe it's time to deliver presents to the children. You're still willing to help, yes? It would be our pleasure, Rudy's most of all, and we'll be there to support him all along the way. It still gets up to like 1.5k. That's... our server, as far as I know, even people who are logging it in later than I do are not getting huge queues. Nobody in the free company has mentioned anything about queues for ages. Excellent. On to business then, my fellow celebrant. Benveiled has been placed in charge of this task. Seek him out at Ben Branch Meadows and he'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, Goblin's not bad at all now. I would think, though, if that's the case, then why would they still not... I mean, surely if Quantum's server is really bad, him moving here would be a good thing. Right, off to Bent Branch then. Oh, do you want to see my new mount that I got? Let's have a quick look at it, shall we? I haven't checked out what it looks like when it flies yet. Oh, where is it? Should we add it to favourites? It's so pretty. Look, it's all sparkly. It's my new favourite mount. Especially seeing how hard it was to get. It took me forever to learn this fight. Right, where are we going? This way. Oh, there he is. About time you showed up. Mentioned that you might be helping out. And believe me, we can all use the help we can get. Then you will have ours. My Yeti friend Rudy, Lullaby and I, Rizai, are more than happy to aid. Armor X isn't fun. Have you tried the fight out, Ash? Though I must say, Mother truly outdid herself this time, just looking at all of these presents. Might I suggest that we split the duties, that we might deliver them to the children in a more efficient manner? Perhaps we should do that for the drunken stream. See how quickly I get booted from someone's party. Lullaby, why don't you take a batch and go with Rudy? Meanwhile, I'll get started on the opposite side. Yip, 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 yip. Oh, he looks really excited, I think. Dear me, Rudy's so raring to go that it might be best to stand aside a bit and leave him to it. It would do wonders for his confidence, and I'm sure the children would be delighted in getting a gift from a seasonally fitting snow creature. What's my chocobo doing out? Who invited you? I think really you need to be wearing something a bit more Christmassy. Let's, don't know if I've got anything Christmassy. What have I got? Oh, Highland Barding. That's kind of Christmassy, isn't it? Let's put that on. There we go. Right, where are we going to next? Yip, yip. But please don't eat me. Yip. A present for us? Why, you must be one of the Saint's little helpers. Rudy presents the gifts with as much of a flourish as his tiny arms can muster. Wow, these look absolutely delicious, and I was just thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. Are you sure these are safe to eat? I suppose they must be, or that adventurer would do something about it. Anyhow, thank you. Thank you, fluffy little helper. We'll be sure not to eat them all at once. Yip, yip. What was that? That was right in my ear. Okay, where are we next? Speak with Rudy again. Where has he gone? Rudy, where have you gone? Up here somewhere. Yip, yip. Monster, you adventurer, do something. Wait, I think it's holding something. What have you got there, little friend? Those presents for us? Yep. Rudy presents the gifts with remarkable aplomb. Snowballs made of sugar. I've never seen anything like these before. They look so good, and I'm going to tell all my friends I got them from the cutest Saint's little helper of them all. They smell delicious. Thank you very much for the gift, little helper. And you too, Mrs. Adventurer. Yip, yip, yip. You should be proud of yourselves. Your snowball sweets are the talk of the town. And not just among the wee ones. You've brought us a Starlight miracle this year. What the? Yetis? Yetis on the ranch? Take cover at once. He's the tiniest little Yeti. Surely nobody can be scared of him. Trouble at the South Gate? Oh, are they talking about other Yetis? I wonder if it's his brothers. Oh, they're certainly a lot bigger than Rudy. What in the seven hells is going on? I know not from where, but a pair of most fearsome Yetis just stormed through the gates. Yep, 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 yep. Oh dear, yes, I see. Lend me your ears, friends. There is no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They are simply Rudy's siblings, come to take their little brother home. You're a lucky little Yeti to have such good family worrying about you, Rudy. Even if they do look like they're about to pummel you. I cannot deny that they are somewhat disgruntled. They disapprove of the fact that Rudy allowed himself to be captured so easily. Captured? Think he can't fend for himself, do they? Yep. Go on, Rudy, give him what for. Yep. Yep, yep. Come on, Rudy. The ground is shaking. Well, what are they saying? Did they sort it out? Oh, I'd say our little friend Rudy corrected them in scathing terms. He told them of the delicious snowball treats we made together and how the children's faces lit up when we gave them their presents. He further added that he may be small, but he's proud as can be of what he accomplished, and shan't let anyone belittle him any more. Yip yip. Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowballs? A taste is worth 1,000 words after all. Aye, nothing like sharing tasty treats to bring a family together. Well, isn't that nice of them? Rudy's brothers just apologised for how they've been treating Rudy all this time. They said they're proud to call him a brother, and that he is more than welcome to join in their snowball fights from now on. Yip yip! Oh, there he is. Not quite sure why the Mandeville man is the saint, but there we go. At least he has clothes on for once. Yep, yep. Rudy says that he intends to return with his brothers to their mountain home, and that he so very much enjoyed his time with us. He only wishes he could have properly thanked the Saint of Nimia before he left. I wouldn't worry about that. I reckon the saint heard you clear as can be. Look, this was sitting by those tasty morsels you made. It's a letter from you-know-who. Dear Rudy, your delightful little snowball treats simply sparkled with festive starlight spirit. I dare say you were the finest of all my helpers this season. Ho, ho, ho. Do you hear that, Rudy? It would seem the saint was watching you work the whole time. Yip, yip. Oh, Rudy, of course we will miss you too. Lullaby, Rudy says that were it not for us, he would never have realised what he was capable of, or found the confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so incredibly kind that he was able to make the best snowballs he's ever made. And finally he says thank you, Lullaby, for making this such a miraculous, memorable experience, one that he will cherish for the rest of his life. Yip, yip. Fare thee well, Rudy, and promise that you'll come back to see your friends again some day, yes? Back home you go then. Take care of yourself out there. Aye, it'll be lonely here without the little guy. Worry not, my friends. Your paths may very well cross again some day. After all, we never know what fate has in store for us. And with that, we had best return and report to Am. I suspect she'll be thrilled, if sad to hear that Rudy has gone away home. Alright, off we go. Back to Gridania. All done handing out presents, are you? Thank you very much. All good work, Wait, where's Rudy gone off to? Home with his brothers? I didn't get the chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his fluffy fur one last time. You were quite fond of the little fellow, weren't you? Of course. Who wouldn't get attached to that adorable, pouty little face? But if he's happy now, that's all that matters. Allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for your help with the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy as well. You helped him find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't fill you with the spirit of Starlight, I dare say nothing will. As a matter of fact, I myself am feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration than ever. And as head celebrant, I will do all in my power to spread smiles and joy with as much passion as Rudy did. I too very much enjoyed the time we spent together. Truly it was full of new experiences to look back upon fondly. Isn't that so, Lullaby? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all, I've lands to traverse, people to meet, and sweets to eat. I hope very much to see you all again someday, and who is to say, should you ever find yourself in a pinch with the beast again, I may very well appear to lend an ear. Farewell. Thank you, truly. I know it isn't much, but please take this as a humble token of my appreciation. Give me my minions! And believe it or not, the saint himself has expressed an interest in meeting you. No doubt he wishes to thank you in person. Whenever you have a moment, pray say the word. Oh, is there another quest after this one then? Oh, I thought this was it. Is there another quest? There is another quest. Oh, but is that... It looks like a repeatable quest. Let's check out these minions first. Where is it? Looks like my inventory is full. Luckily I had enough space for the minions. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So we've got to wind up Rudy and the Squirrel Emperor. Let's just zoom in a bit so we can check them out. My inventory's always full. I know. It wasn't full this morning, like completely full, but it has filled up. Here we go. What we got? Here's let's get out the Nutkin first, because I'm going to keep Rudy out. Squirrel Emperor. Let's have a look. He's super cute, isn't he? With his little snowball that he's eating. Right, let's have a look. Here he is, Rudy. Yeah, I think Rudy is my favourite. Yeah, he's very cute. And I'm super looking forward to when we get our island or whatever it is whatever it's called, where you can have your minions running around. Right, let's see what this quest is then. What do we get from this? Magic Prism Sunshine. I've got like a million of these. I'm really not particularly bothered if I get any more, but let's do the quest anyway. Saintly Inspiration. A certain esteemed personage would speak to you immediately, and Am is ready to introduce you. He seems to bear a striking resemblance to Mr. Mandeville. Is it strange that I got so attached to Rudy in such a short time? Either way, I only hope we can meet him again someday. Ah, but this is no time to get all sentimental. I have work to do. And remember, the Saint of Nimia wishes to have a word with you, if you've the time to spare. You've got 2.5 boxes full of space in your inventory. How? How is this possible? He didn't mention exactly what he wants, but he was most insistent that you come alone. Whatever do you think it could be? Right, where are we off to? Oh, it's only over here. 6 retainers! How many have I got? I've got 5, I think? I thought I was bad with 5. All my retainers are full as well. I need to get rid of a lot of the gear is stuff that I don't actually need, and it can't be traded in for seals. So I'll probably donate it to the restoration for Doman, the Doman restoration. I'll probably just dump it all off there. Oh, What lovely knees he has. Where's your trousers? Seriously, come on, man. Put some trousers on. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you for joining me, my adventuring friend. As no doubt you know, I am the Saint of Nimia, bringer of gifts and joy to children all across the realm. Am has told me about your exploits this Starlight season, and I simply had to express my gratitude in person. Well, perhaps you could do that by wearing some pants. Truth be told, I was observing you the whole time from a distance. Why, I almost wish that I could have joined you myself, but this is my policy to stay out of the spotlight, or the starlight, as it were. Besides, you and your furry friends were having such a jolly time that I couldn't bring myself to intrude. Watching Rudy help make those delightful snowball treats and grow into a confident little helper was a wonder to behold, a true Starlight miracle. Which brings me to my request. I was hoping you might inspire me the same way you did young Rudy. For you see, as much as it pains me to admit this, I find myself at a loss for new gift ideas this year. How about trousers? If you don't mind, I was hoping we might spend a little time together, just the two of us. What say you, friend? I say put some bloody trousers on. Yeah, haven't got that option. Yeah, what are you getting at? I just want a taste of that inspiration of yours. Yes, I am sure some quality time with you is precisely what I need to rekindle my creative spirit. No need to look so alarmed. I won't ask much of you. I would simply have you accompany me on a little stroll. The decorations are most lovely after all. Why not take in the festive atmosphere together? We can amble about Old Gridania and make our way to Nofica's altar. There are a few spots in particular I'd like to take in with you along the way. Just one would be plenty if you've other places to be, though. If you can spare the time, I love you to see 3. And with that, let us be off. Ready? Then let us enjoy ourselves at a most inspiring stroll. Oh, what's this? The Saint of Nimia is now accompanying. Oh, it's just like in the Endwalker. Okay, they've started doing this now. You may choose from among 6 of the Saint's desired destinations. You must stay. Oh, yeah, okay. Which way should we go first then? Let's go this way. Come on, keep up. Oh, what a lovely spot indeed, I must say. Attuning my ears to the sound of the babbling river and spinning water wheel instills me with a transcendent calm. That said, it's a bit chilly here. Well, put some pants on! At the water's edge, is it not? Most fortunate that I'm layered up nice and warm. Are you kidding me? Look at those knees. Cover them. Why, I dare say I was even feeling a bit hot. Yes, a bit of a cool air might have been just what I needed for inspiration. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Lullaby's not impressed. Perhaps I could make a gift of garb and garments to keep out the chill of winter. Yes, that would be a fine idea. Why did I not think of this sooner? It would appear that the Saint of Nimia has found some small measure of inspiration. You may make for Nofica's altar if you are ready to end your stroll, or accompany him to other locations that you might inspire him further. Okay, how do I know which is which then? Because obviously I need to do that last. Does it say on the map? Really, I should really know where Nofica's altar is, shouldn't I? Coming from Gridania, but I don't. Where is it? At Kalu Falls. Lancers Guild. Ebony Stalls. What's the Leatherworks Guild? So, where is Nofica's altar then? I don't even know. Oh, it's here. It's separate. It's marked separately. Okay. Let's go. Where do we go first? Let's go this way. He looks like Old Man Krillin. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? Yeah, unfortunately, when you have them following you, you can't teleport anywhere. They have to come with you. You lose them if you teleport. Speak about the Great Loam Growery. Okay, Ash, see you later. Oh, such a magnificent tree. Clearly it's been tended to with the greatest of care. You can feel the love that those who work here have for nature. A gentle tranquility permeates the very air around us. It's quiet. It's quite a departure from the bustling crowds that are the norm at most places I visit. Why, just the other day, at the Gold Source... you nearly let the cat out back there, didn't you, Mr. Mandeville? The Gold Source, as in mine of sorts. Yes, I'm so inspired I feel as if I have struck gold. You're not fooling anyone, you know. But what treasures still await us? Onward we go. It seems the Saint of Nimia is sufficiently inspired. Accompany him to... Yeah, okay, we'll carry on. Let's do all of them, shall we? Back this way, I think. How do I... Oh no, I have to get up there, don't I? How do I get up there? Oh, here we go. Well, when I woke up this morning, I did not think I would be running around with Mr. Mandeville today. Speaking of which, I still need to finish off the Hildebrand quest line. I still have a ton of quests to go to finish that off. Right, here we are. Apicalo Falls. Oh, such a lovely tranquil place, yes? Just gazing out upon the dancing water gets my juices flowing. I don't want to know, thank you. I am all but certain that inspiration will strike me any moment now. Yes, I can feel it coming. Almost there. Or perhaps not. I was certain I had something for a moment there, but it seems to have eluded me. No matter, my mind is now clear and ready to be filled with new ideas. I must say, spending time with you has been every bit as stimulating as I expected. Right, where have we got left to go? I think that's it. Is it just... yep, we just need to go to Nofica's altar now, I think. There were more spots before highlighted. Where have they gone? Right, here we go. Hey Mytho, how are you doing? Mytho, I'm really sorry, but I'm just about to finish. As all good things do, it would seem our little journey together has come to an end, and I can just feel the fire of inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for the kindling, my friend. Now all that remains is to bring my ideas to life, in the form of gifts for the children. Yes, I must be off to my workshop. That said, I very much enjoyed our little Starlight stroll together. I do hope you feel the same. Did I stream for 7 minutes? No, it's always been an hour. I just came on to do the Starlight celebration event, which is finishing today. It was entertaining, to say the least. Thank you, Mr. Mandeville. Please go and buy some trousers. My apologies if I got a bit carried away at times. As the Saint of Nimia, I vowed to devote my life to helping others. I believe the two of us rather are alike in that sense. And your exploits this evening have reminded me and you of just what the Starlight spirit is all about. Anyone, be they man or beast, can bring joy and wonder to the world if they so choose. It's a wonderful thing, is it not? I must channel all this vim and vigour towards crafting new gifts for the children. Alas, I fear this means our time together is at an end. Don't tell me you're curious about what I'll be making for them, yes? Walking about town with you, I was struck by the calmness I felt looking at the streetscapes, veiled in white, and the warmth that welled up in my heart in seeing the smiling faces of the townspeople. That's when it hit me. I could craft snow globes, yes, little spheres of glass depicting the starlight season here in Gridania. The children would enjoy that, don't you think? I would really like one of those. Can I have one, please? I don't want the little sparkly things. I want a snow globe. And with that, I'd best get to work giving physical form to my ideas. Do send my regards. Happy New Year to you, Matumi, though. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. It might be possible that I might stream later on this evening. It depends if there's people in the game that want to go Final Fantasy XIV clubbing or not. Where do I have to go back? Oh, I have to go and speak to Am again. Where's the... here we go. So it's possible I might stream this evening to bring in the new year. I think that's what I did last year. I think I streamed last year on New Year's. The Saint was beaming from ear to ear on his way out. You must have had quite the time together. But where's my head? He left this a special Starlight gift for you. Well, I do hope you enjoy the festivities, and if you're so inclined, do check back in with the Saint before the season's over. I'm sure he'd be overjoyed to see you again. Yep, so for this you get the Magic Prism Sunshine. Which, should we have a look at those? They're just like little sparkly things. Where are they? Stardust Sunshine. Here we go. Yeah. And the other ones are Stardust. Oh, come on. There we go. Those ones shower you with little stars. Yeah, so that's it for the Starlight celebration. Let's have a look over here. You can buy stuff from this vendor here. And you can get the Starlight mobile, which I have put up all around the free company house, and then you get more magic prisms. So that's it. All the previous event items, I think you have to go onto the cash shop to get those. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by, and may possibly be on again later on. So if not, I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye now.